Hi, it's Sherry, and today we're watching Star Wars Rebels Season 4, Episode 1, Heroes of Mandalore, Part 1. There's going to be a Sabine episode, there's going to be a Mandalore episode. I'm so excited, I'm so stressed. It's also a season opener. A lot is going to happen. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and let's go.
How sure are we your father is in there?
Ezra is helping.
Sabine, doesn't it seem suspicious that the Empire would move your father so far from the capital?
I wish I had more practice with this jetpack.
You're a Jedi. I'm sure you'll pick it up on the fly.
Literally.
Yes, on the fly.
Definitely understood Chopper there. Like, on the fly. I love him so much. And I need to watch that again because everything's going to get stressful in a minute. So I can enjoy Chopper being a Chaos Gremlin.
I'm sure you'll pick it up on the fly.
On the fly. Yeah, Mandalorians. Yep. You would be much use, sweetheart. You hide. It's a very well placed prison that you have to approach like this. Oh, bless you. Maybe Ezra should just be running for this one. I love this confident Kanan. Fully back again. Practice, sweetheart. Maybe not in the middle of a battle. Just unsportsmanlike. Oh god, Sabine!
Surrender now.
Good.
Don't just stand there, protect her. Back. Abandon the base.
So brave. Are these allies we knew we had? You did so much, Chopper. You were the MVP of this battle.
Where's your father?
The outpost is empty.
Fuck. There's a trap.
Sent me ahead to reinforce you. I understand she's on her way.
Who are you?
Is it who I think it could be? Yes, it is.
This belongs to you.
Is this the moment?
I had my chance to rule and I failed.
Okay, it's not the moment. At some point this happens, right? Sabine. She really thought they'd be about to get her father. And then she thought maybe she had found the person to give it to, and the mixed up feelings that gives you.
This is what continuous war has done to my home.
Well, maybe this is your chance to help change things here.
Satine tried.
They're moving your father back to the capital for a public termination.
Of course. Both try and force them to attack a highly well-secured place like the capital or the transport when they know they're coming.
I don't see anything yet.
Or they strike an ultimate
Just give my
blow.
mom a chance.
It depends.
On what?
You know.
Chopper!
Heavily guarded.
If we attack
Is this a
the
trap?
my father, then someone could sneak up and sabotage its controls.
I hope it's going to be this simple,
The
but
rest of the convoy will
they'll
too
be
far
expecting
ahead.
us.
Nothing about it.
Sounds like a me plan.
Are you sure? You haven't exactly mastered that jetpack yet.
Hey,
I'm ordering the weapon to be readied.
Fuck the weapon.
It is a masterful expression of our architecture.
I'm glad you enjoy it. It will be the last thing you see.
Okay, so this isn't... I mean, I'm sure they're expecting us, but it's also not a trap.
No chance.
Sir.
Yep.
Hey,
I can't see.
Sabine!
Yep. Yep. We're ahead of you. This is going too well. I mean, this is far better jetpack work than he was doing earlier. Chopper just, he brings me joy. I'm sorry, he does. And you know what? I'm not sorry. That guy was just like, I'm just if I just ride, no one will notice me.
Are you with Sabine?
Yeah, I'm with her. I mean, not with her.
Little Ezra.
With her.
It's nice to meet the father of the girl you like. I know.
Cliff? What cliff?
That cliff. Get moving, sweetheart. You have a jetpack.
Jedi.
Let's hope so.
Ezra. It's the least reassuring thing. You're being rescued. You've just had your rescue go, what? What cliff? And then you're like, why are you a Jedi? If you're a Jedi, we'll be fine. And the person just goes, I hope so. Oh, Lord.
How will you get out?
Trust me, I'm better off without her.
Yes. Go, go, go. Sweetheart, jumping out before it went over the cliff could have been better. Okay, someone grab him, please. Kanan. Sabine. She reunited with her father.
They will all kneel before the Duchess.
What's the weapon? And who's the Duchess?
Young Jedi.
Father.
So happy.
Sabine.
She deserves this so much, and I'm so scared of what the fucking weapon is.
Oh, that was fine. I meant your artwork. You've progressed. Your use of color and light.
I'm so scared of what the weapon is.
Single scout walker with no other support.
The weapon.
Attack position.
Laughable.
Oh my god, her mother's might be about to die.
Can't be. Tristan, get out of there!
And her brother.
Mother?
Oh no. Sabine, I'm sorry.
Let's go, Chop.
She had her family for such a short time.
A weapon did this. A weapon created by my daughter.
Oh god. You were a child, my love. Okay, so I'd like to go back and just rewatch Chopper mocking Ezra at the beginning of the episode, because I was happy then. This episode was, things went too well, you knew something had to go wrong, and when they kept saying the weapon, it was very ominous, and for Sabine to get her father back and lose the rest of her family in the same day is crushing. I mean, at least she has a dad. He didn't get to reunite with his family, but hey, I mean, it was her brother, because she said Tristan as well as her mother, and like they stood next to each other, and there was just the one body, so maybe he somehow teleported to safety, but I don't know. That kind of weapon is horrific. It should not exist. War crime level. And for Sabine to have created it, you can definitely see why she both left the Empire, left her family, left everything, but also the way her family might have been upset with her for having created it, but she was also a kid. You know, she's still a kid now. She was a kid following orders, didn't fully understand everything, and when she did, she tried to get out and fix it, and this weapon exists. Fuck, this season is going to be tough on Sabine. You know, in the last season, I was saying, like, you know, she's finally whole because she's got kind of both families. She's fighting for that family, fighting with that family. You know, she was whole, and just in time for them to rip her apart again. The teamwork of everything, the rebels fighting to help get Sabine's father back. The fact that we got him back and everyone was working together and it was beautiful. Bo-Katan was back and everything was great. And then now everything is terrible. The scale of that weapon, you know, it's the kind of weapon that will make people surrender to the Empire and surrender to Saxon. Because if they turn that on you and your loved ones, you don't stand a chance. And it will just indiscriminately wipe out everybody. It is very terrifying. I'm scared for the next part of this two-parter. Technically speaking, we've saved Sabine's dad, so the rebel forces should be back, but I guess they'll stay for at least the immediate fallout. I hope they will. And we saw, obviously, at the beginning of the episode, Sabine trying to give Bo-Katan the Darksaber, and Bo-Katan saying, nope, I don't want it. I had my chance to lead and I failed. And then by the time we meet her in The Mandalorian, she has both got the Darksaber, which was given to her, and I don't remember who they said gave it to her. They may well, I hope they said Sabine Wren, because although I don't know how that, but you know, it was given to her by somebody. She didn't earn it, and so therefore that brought the destruction of Mandalore, and now there's going to potentially be tensions because, you know, our beloved Mandalorian tried to just give it to her and she was like, I'm not doing this thing again. So there's a lot of drama happening with that. So we're kind of at a point here which is very interesting to me, where she doesn't think she's worthy. She thinks I failed, I don't want to rule Mandalore. And yet within a few years she's going to be like, I do want to rule Mandalore. So what's going to happen there? I'm excited to get from point A to point B, and the fact that she's in this makes me hopeful we will get from point A to point B, even if it may involve the destruction of everything Sabine loves. But the rebellion's gonna win. I'm stressed. This was a brilliant episode. It was a gut-wrenching ending. The weapon was devastating, and for it to be the weapon Sabine helped create is completely devastating, but this is her time to continue making better choices. I mean, she was a kid. I don't really blame her, to continue trying to do the right thing and continue fixing it and save what she can of the people she loves. So yeah, this was devastating. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and thank you so much for watching.